Welcome everybody to the 19th episode of ECF Death Row, live from Orlando, Florida. I am your host for this evening, Jared Extreme, doing it by myself for the first time in a while. I mean, it kind of feels good to have this booth alone for once. This is the go-home show for ECF Dawn of the Champions, which is coming up this Sunday live in Boston, Massachusetts. We are cutting no corners for this show because this Death Row is one that you cannot miss. All hell is going to break loose tonight, and we got a great match card for you tonight as well. We are going to see Sal Jones go one-on-one against AJ Young. Mixed tag team matches, Headhunters go one-on-one with the Baker family in a rematch. Ryan Brooks of Riot Hounds is going to take on Nega-Matt of Good and Evil. The Sins are finally going to get their hands on the Men in Black. Who will come out on top in that one? Corey Chambers defends his internet title against the Shadow, finally getting his rematch. Matt Viral will go one-on-one with Matthew X of the American Warriors. Bill Bradshaw is going to go against the Dark God, Caius. And in our main event, the Amazing Agent teams with Kenyon Fenix against Shawn Riley and David Sandmen. This crowd is absolutely pumped for Death Row tonight. They cannot wait to see their favorite stars compete. And wait a minute. Oh, we haven't heard this music in a while. Looks as though the general manager of Death Row, Chris Simmons, is coming to the ring. I guess he's got a few things he has to say. You know, Chris Simmons has got to be very busy. I mean, he's got to book a lot of matches for Dawn of the Champions because all titles are defended at that pay-per-view. And there's still some championships that have yet to receive some matches for the CPV. We've been seeing a lot of feuds build up over the weeks, but so a lot of matches have yet to be officially confirmed for Dawn of the Champions. I guarantee you Chris Simmons is going to be one busy man tonight. Coming out here, it looks to address the ECF crowd. I heard earlier today that he has a few announcements. One concerning, you know, several matches at Dawn of the Champions, and one about Crossfire, our second show, which has been going strong recently. Apparently, Chris Simmons has something he needs to say that will be happening on the next episode. We know from the ECF Facebook page that Jet Fusion will be competing in the Call All-Stars tournament on the following Crossfire against TCF's Terror. Maybe a little more about that, I'm not sure. But every time Simmons comes out, the legend here in ECF, he gets one hell of an ovation from these ECF fans, and tonight there's no exception. I just love when he does that thing with the water bottle. Reminds me of his old days as a wrestler. I love this too. Here comes the pyro. Now it looks like he's got something to say. Come out here tonight because I have a few announcements to make. Some announcements regarding what will be happening at Dawn of the Champions, and a special announcement concerning ECF Crossfire, our second show. Now, over the last few weeks, we've seen a lot go on leading up to Dawn of the Champions, our next CPV, which is this Sunday live in Boston, Massachusetts. Lots of feuds have reached their boiling points, lots of championships are being defended, and a lot of rivalries will be settled at that show. But there's one thing, one specific rivalry, or should I say multiple rivalries, that I have noticed that I need to address right now because it is yet to be addressed, and that is what is currently going on in our tag team division. Because Bad Dreams, ever since they've won the titles, have had quite a lot of teams put their name in the hat to go after those titles. We've seen teams like the American Warriors, like Rush Hour, like the British Empire, like Thunder and Viral, all put their name in the hat to go after those tag team championships. And you know what? All these teams are good in their own right. They've proven to me that they deserve a shot at the tag team championships. As a matter of fact, they all do. So you might be wondering, well, how are we going to do this? Simple. At Dawn of the Champions, we are going to be seeing a first in ECF. We are going to be having a tag team turmoil match. Now, how this match works is the match will start with 2 teams, the champions and a challenger. And the match will continue to go on until all 5 teams have gotten into the match, or until one team is crowned the new tag team champion. So either Bad Dreams run the gauntlet, they retain their championships against all the teams in the match, or we see a new team walk out the new ECF tag team champions. The teams in this match will of course be Bad Dreams, as well as the American Warriors, Thunder and Viral, the British Empire, and Rush Hour. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm sure that that match will tear the house down. Now on to Crossfire. Now, Crossfire launched a couple weeks ago. We've gotten 2 episodes in, going pretty strong. Jarek Stream and Damon Affleck are doing a pretty good job on commentary, and we've had a lot of entertaining shows. Now, on the next episode of Crossfire, you will be seeing the next match in the first round of the Call All-Stars Championship Tournament, as Jet Fusion of ECF will be fighting TCF's Terror in the main event, which will bring some exposure to ECF, which is always great. But also on that show, the chairman will be on Crossfire, as Mr. Lespiza will be naming the first ever general manager of ECF Crossfire. Now, I've helped out Mr. Lespiza make this decision, because the last time we chose general managers, it didn't work out so well, and the man in question is banned from this company. Can never step foot in it again. Now, we will make sure that we hire a fair but firm general manager, one that will bring prosperity to Crossfire and make it an equal show to Death Row in due time. And I promise you that you will like who we have chosen as the general manager. There's a lot going on right now. Dawn of the Champions is going to be one hell of a show, but Death Row is what matters first. And tonight, I'm going to make sure I use my power as general manager to make sure that the best matches happen at Dawn of the Champions, because all titles will be on the line. It's going to be one hell of a show, and I got a lot of work to do. There are some titles that don't have challengers yet, that don't have matches for the CPV. And it's my mission tonight to make sure that all of those championships have matches by the end of the night. So to all the champions, I wish you good luck. To all of those who wish to receive a title shot at the CPV, prove yourself tonight, because I have the power to book matches. And if you prove to me that you deserve a title shot, then you'll damn well get a title shot. And that's all I have to say. Hope you all enjoy the show. It's going to be a good show tonight. And yeah, let's hope that Dawn of the Champions is a CPV that you will not want to miss.
Davy Crockett, the man who don't know fear. He went off to Congress and served a spell, fixing up a government and laws as well. He took over Washington, so I hear the tale, and patched up a crack in the Liberty Bell. Davy Crockett, seeing his duty clear.
So now we know what Simmons had to say. Tag team turmoil at Dawn of the Champions. And here comes one half of the tag team champions, the Nightmare, Sal Jones. One half of the reigning and defending tag team champions in Bad Dreams, who are going to be going up against not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 other tag teams in that tag team turmoil match, that gauntlet style match that Chris Simmons just announced. And tonight, Sal Jones will be going one-on-one with one half of Rush Hour, AJ Young. Rush Hour, a very recent team that has formed within the last coming weeks, who have definitely been one, challenger that Bad Dreams is going to have to take on at Dawn of the Champions. And Rush Hour has actually had the advantage over Bad Dreams over the last few weeks. They defeated them in tag team action 2 weeks ago, and Jay Crack last week took out Shawn Kingsley, who has been on a pretty big losing streak over the last few weeks. So now you got to wonder if Sal Jones will be able to defeat the other half and AJ Young, and at least get Bad Dreams some momentum going into Dawn of the Champions, because I think the champion should at least have a little bit of momentum.
Many folks ain't never heard of me, so I'm
but you know this pyro means one thing. This music blaring through the arena means that only one man can be coming out. And that man is the reigning, defending Call All-Stars champion in one half of Rush Hour. He is AJ Young. Coming out once again in that sweet robe he had on at Backlash. And it looks like his partner, J-Crack, is going to be accompanying him to the ring tonight. Gonna get a little look on the action as well. I mean, like I mentioned previously, Jay defeated Shawn Kingsley, Sal Jones' tag team partner, last week. And now it looks like AJ might be getting a little bit more momentum from Rush Hour going into the CPV. I mean, they've kind of had all of it so far. They have been unstoppable since joining forces. They really didn't have, the most single success when they were going after singles championships. But now that they've united, they're a force to be reckoned with. And I don't know if I can think of any team that could be able to knock off Rush Hour at their best. But you gotta wonder, I mean, there are some other great teams in that tag team turmoil match. Will Rush Hour be able to walk out champions? You never fucking know. It's going to be one hell of a match. Referee Charles Robinson ringing the bell, and now this action is underway. Jones immediately with that uppercut there, and a big kitchen sink right to AJ Young. Sal Jones, remember, returned to ECF WrestleMania after being suspended unfairly by the former general manager of ECF Shock Zone, who we are not allowed to mention due to his banishment in this company. Since then, Bad Dreams has been reignited, and they won the tag titles at Backlash. But now, I mean, they got one hell of a challenge at the CPV. AJ Young there with that modified diving double foot stomp and a big elbow to the face. If you beat AJ Young, I mean, it's really going to be something, one hell of a big moment in your career, because you're going to be beating the Call All-Stars champion, a man that has competed in multiple federations around the world. AJ definitely one of the best stars in Call Wrestling today, and Sal Jones with a big disaster kick. I mean, he's hanging with AJ right now. Looks like, oh, geez, that running knee to the face there that AJ likes to do. Taking Jones down now. And Sal, Irish whip into a neck breaker. Now he's going to the top rope. What is he going to do? Sal Jones, no stranger to going high flying once in a while. And a big diving cross body to AJ Young. Reversal there by AJ, and another jumping knee to the face. Really using that knee effectively to do some damage to Sal Jones's head. Jones again with the knee to the gut. Now working on the head of AJ Young there with those punches. AJ Young, Call All-Stars champion, gonna have to compete against the winner of the Call All-Stars Championship tournament that is currently going on. Mentioned earlier, Jet Fusion is ECF's representative in the tournament, who will be competing in the first round against TCF's Terror on the next edition of Crossfire. Could you imagine that if Call All-Stars 7, that if AJ Young fights Jet Fusion? That would be one hell of a big moment for ECF. Two ECF guys fighting in the main event of Call All-Stars 6, and Jones with a big crossroads. Jones actually having one hell of an advantage over AJ Young right now, going for the pin, but J-Crack distracting the referee, trying to get his partner a bit more momentum, a bit more, a bit more of an advantage in this match. But so far, he's not getting that. But, ooh, big miscalculation there by Sal Jones, possibly giving AJ a little bit of a breather, and a big kick to the side there. Giving AJ some time to get back on his feet, reevaluate what he's doing. But wait, Jones. Ooh, springboard stomp there. Going for the cover, but a rope break. AJ, big belly to belly. trying to get some more offense in this match. And AJ now, wait, double arm DDT there. Going for the cover, but Kingsley now is distracting the referee. Saving the match for his partner, but oh no, AJ. Oh no. Redemption Road there to Sal Jones, and this could be it right here. Kingsley, though, still distracting the referee, and Jones able to kick out before the ref even gets to acknowledge the pinfall, and another kitchen sink there by Jones. Kingsley really saved the matchup there for his partner. Sal there, moonsault from the top, 2, only getting 2. And Jones with a big bulldog. And now it looks like he's trying to end it. If Sal Jones gets the pin over AJ Young, it's going to be one hell of a victory. Wait a minute. He's setting him up. Your worst nightmare to AJ Young. And that could do it. 1, 2, 3. Bad Dreams finally has an advantage over Rush Hour as Sal Jones pins AJ Young in the middle of the ring. A big victory here for Bad Dreams, at least getting some momentum going in. Dawn of the Champions. They are the tag champs. They need to at least have some momentum on their side. Rush Hour has kind of, been a thorn in their side, and now they're able to at least silence them for now. Big victory here from the Nightmare. I mean, when he hits you with that Your Worst Nightmare, there's no way that you're kicking out of that. Oh, wait a minute. But this is a team that has also shown that they are very capable of winning the tag titles. And Spencer Williams now getting in the ring. He's attacking both teams. The British Empire means business. They want those titles.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama taught my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for
Welcome back to Death Row. And now it's time for some mixed tag team action. We just saw Sal Jones pin the Call All-Stars champion and one half of Rush Hour and AJ Young. But now, here comes Steven Jones and Britney Fezer representing Headhunters. Headhunters has really been involved in a pretty harsh rivalry with the Baker family over the last couple of weeks. They've recruited Britney as the first female member of the Headhunters to do battle against the Bakers, who basically just came out of nowhere and attacked them. Because Headhunters said they challenged any team to prove to them that they can go toe-to-toe with Headhunters, but Headhunters really didn't take that too kindly because of how the Bakers did it. And Britney Fezer herself has been involved in a little rivalry with Heather Baker over the last several months. And now it looks like joining Headhunters is the correct opportunity to put this rivalry to an end. Now, I like Britney in the Headhunters colors. She looks pretty good in them. But speak of the devil, here come 2/3 of the self-proclaimed richest family in Caw Wrestling, Chad Baker and Heather Baker, the Baker family. Brad Baker not joining them at ringside tonight. But But, you know, a lot of people, I mean, this is kind of a knock on Chad, but a lot of people have been more impressed with Heather over any of the three because they've said that her matches are the most exciting, hard-hitting, and just the most exhilarating to watch. While the Baker family brothers really haven't gotten that much praise. They've just been described as arrogant, selfish, and just overhyped. However, I gotta give it to the Bakers because Chad and Brad ended up beating Headhunters last week in tag team action, which has led to this second match between the two in a mixed tag team match. Who knows if this will settle it? Maybe it will even the score, or maybe it will prove that the Baker family can indeed hang in the ring with Headhunters. This match is starting now. Stephen Jones and Chad Baker are going to start this one off. This is under mixed tag team rules, and Britney gets a tag in almost immediately. And now Chad's got a tag in Heather. These two want to get their hands on each other, and they want to get their hands on each other now. Britney, kicks to the arm. And Britney, wait, Heather reversing it. No, Britney reversing it. And Heather now, Irish whip into the corner. Lots of reversals so far. And a tag into Chad, throwing Britney back into her own corner. Chad Baker now the legal man in this match again. Britney's got to tag in Stephen Jones. And she does just that. Now it's back to how this match started. And Jones with the big flying forearm. And a springboard clothesline there. Really surprised that Britney Fezer really didn't get any action in the ring. And Stevens got the figure four locked in. Very devastating submission move made famous by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Chad there with a kind of like a running elbow. And now Heather's back in the match, so Stephen Jones has got to tag in Britney Fezer once again. Britney! Oof! What a move there. These two had a great match at ECF Backlash for Britney's Women's Championship. After Britney basically made an open challenge to any female on the roster. And you gotta wonder if they're going to have another singles match in the future. Heather Baker there with the big chop block. I'm surprised this match isn't over. The most deadly move in Claw Wrestling. Heather, big suplex to Britney there. And Britney now Irish whipping Heather into the corner. And what's she going to go for here? Big clothesline in the corner by the women's champion. And she connects with that springboard dive. Cover now, one. Only getting a one count. Heather Baker definitely an in-ring general here in ECF. Big roundhouse kick to the face there by Britney. You know, really utilizes a lot of kicks in her moveset. But Heather there with a Russian leg sweep only your grandmother can do. And now Britney Fezer. Big headlock takedown. And what is Britney doing? She's going... It looks like she's going to the top rope. Oh, jeez. What a diving spear there by the women's champion. Heather using a spear in her moveset. Maybe that was kind of a shot at the female member of the Baker family. Another roundhouse kick to the face and a big kick to the back there by Britney. You know, the Bakers, they really have to have a lot of balls to be going after Headhunters after their war with the CWO. And not only that, in their first encounter, they end up beating them. Headhunters definitely didn't take too kindly to that. And they definitely want to go for the revenge tonight in this match. Chad, big headbutt to Stephen Jones. This right here is very symbolic, I guess you can say, because this is basically the leader of the Baker family right now against the leader of Headhunters. So, if the match ends like this, you gotta wonder if that means one is superior to the other. And Chad, big shot to the chest there, really getting the Texas start and not really utilize a lot of his offense. But right when I said that, Jones reverses into a big enziguri to the face, or should I say back of the head. And an elbow to the back now. And another one. Working on the Baker right now. And now, elbow to the shoulder there. Lots of elbows. And another elbow to the chest area. Utilizing those elbows to get farther in this match. And a big diving knee drop. Jones, former Undisputed Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion. This guy's done it all here. Triple Crown Champion here in the Extreme Federation. Big knife edge there. And Steven is going to the outside now. I wonder what he's going for. Wait. Oh my God, what a springboard crossbody there from the ring apron. Steven Jones is known to go high flying every once in a while. When he does it, it usually pays off. But Baker trying to get back in this match now. Oh geez. And a big spear by Chad Baker, successfully completing his combination. And oh no. Oh, what a backbreaker there by Chad Baker. You gotta wonder the damage that can do to Jones's back cover. But Jones only getting a 1 count from that move. He kicked out of that almost immediately. Oh no. Right into the corner and a big STO by Chad Baker, who now could be setting up for the end here. Oh no. Oh no. Jackknife there by Chad Baker. And this could be over right now. 1, 2. Jones kicks out at 2. Saving the matchup for Headhunters. Now Jones, big moonsault into a pin. 1, 2. But Chad narrowly kicking out at 2. I thought this match was over. Barely connecting on that enziguri. And I think he's going to... Yes, he tags Britney into this match. So now Heather Baker's going to have to make a tag here. But I think Britney wanted to get her hands on Chad real quick. What a reversal there by Heather Baker. Trying to win this matchup for her team. Her brother didn't really get to do it, and now I think she wants to get the pin herself. Irish whip by Fezer. But Heather with a big belly-to-belly reversal. And Britney's going to have to take a breather there for a second. Connecting with that springboard drop kick. You know, the things Britney Fezer can do in this ring are unbelievable, but it looks like she's calling for the end here. Oh, she connects with the facial treatment to the back of the head. 1, 2. But Heather kicks out at 2. Wow. I guess because she didn't fully connect with her finisher, Heather was able to kick out at the last second. But I don't think Britney took too kindly to that. Big elbow drop from the top rope. And now what's she going to do? Irish whip into the corner. And another big clothesline there by Britney Fezer. Britney making the tag to Steven Jones. You know, Steven can't touch Heather, or this match is going to end in a DQ, and the Bakers are going to get the victory again. Jones, wait a minute! Star code to Chad Baker immediately as he tags in. 1, 2, 3. That does it. Headhunters get the victory. So now it's 1-1 between these two teams. Immediately, as Chad gets in the ring, Steven Jones counters with the star code and gets the victory for his team. I don't think Chad was expecting that at all. So the Bakers got the victory last week, and this week, Headhunters take this victory in the name of their team. But you gotta wonder, I don't think this is over between these two teams. Now that Britney Fezer is added to this mix, I think this rivalry could be going on for quite a while. But that was a very impressive mixed tag team match we just witnessed. And I'm understanding that our backstage interviewer is currently in the ring with Steven Jones and Britney Fezer to get a little post-match comments from those two. So, let's go back to the ring and see what that's all about. Steven, Britney, congrats on the victory. I was just wondering if I could get your quick thoughts on this match tonight, and what do you have planned for the Bakers at Dawn of the Champions? Well, you know what, Justin? We've been sick and damn tired of the Bakers trying to get in Headhunters' business, trying to take us out while we're down. But you know what? The truth is, Headhunters are never down. We are always up. We are always ready for a fight. And at Dawn of the Champions, Bakers, we have 2 fights that we're going to bring to you. Because you see, Britney Fezer, the face of the women's division here, will be defending her women's championship against Heather Baker once again in a rematch of that classic at Backlash. While we have some unfinished business with Chad and Brad, because you have 1 victory on us and we have 1 victory on you. So how about a rubber match? At Dawn of the Champions, me and Jeff Garnett will fight you, Chad Baker, and Brad Baker in a match to end it all. We are going to end this feud, we are going to end this fight, and we are going to prove to you that Headhunters is truly the best stable currently going. Any group can try to take us out, but in the end, they will all go down. They will all be hunted down in the name of Headhunters. Thanks for the interview, Justin. It's great, but I got to go back to the locker room. I got to prepare for this match. It's going to be a big show. You can't miss Dawn of the Champions. Well, that was a good interview from Stephen Jones and Britney Fezer, and we will now go to commercial break. Really think that we'd be gone for long? You thought wrong. Because you see, at Backlash, the CWO may have ended, but in the end, everything happens for a reason, and now Riot Hounds has risen from the scraps, and we are out to fight to get what we want. And you may be wondering why we attacked Good and Evil last week on Death Row. The answer is because we can. And because we are sick and damn tired of all of these old has-beens trying to come back and reestablish their careers here, when the young, the better talent, like myself and Ryan Brooks, do not get the spot, do not get the time that we need, because these old guys want to show that they can still go. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore, because even though I was world champion, I never got the respect I deserved. Even though we were tag champions, we never got the respect that we deserved. It's all about Riot Hounds now, and if Good and Evil want to fight, then they gotta fight. But they're just going to get beat down, and down, and down, and then they're never going to come back again. Because we are serious business. Is it just me, or does Jet Fusion get more cocky every single week? But Riot Hounds are back. And up next, we're going to see Ryan Brooks take on Nega-Matt. And I'm really excited for this. This is actually the first time Nega-Matt has competed in singles action in ECF for a very, very long time. It's Good and Evil's Titantron playing right now, but it's a little inverted. Nega-Matt adding his own little personal touch to the team, because he's the opposite of Superman. And here we go. Oh, I am excited for this. Here comes Nega-Matt. And he looks incredibly pumped. This is his first singles match in years, ladies and gentlemen. And he definitely wants to get his hands on Ryan Brooks. Ever since Riot Hounds attacked Good and Evil backstage last week. You know, Good and Evil really coming off of that, you know, dream match with Thunder and Viral at Backlash. And before they even get a chance to absorb that fully, they're getting attacked by Riot Hounds. And Good and Evil did return the favor last week at the end of ECF Crossfire. But this is definitely not over between these two. And I don't even think that this match is going to resolve these issues. This could be going on for a while. You know, just because the CWO ended, I don't think that gave Brooks and Fusion any excuse for attacking these legends just because they can. I mean, they want to release the Hounds, that's fine, but you don't have to do it on these two legends here in the ECF. And I am so pumped for this match. I hope Ryan Brooks gets his ass kicked. But speak of the devil, here comes one half of Riot Hounds. A man that won the ECF tag titles on his first night in the company. The best of the rest, Ryan Brooks. This guy's one hell of an in-ring technician, but I am not a fan by any means. The way that he's gotten to the top of this company, or at least to the position that he's in right now, is despicable. To associate yourself with former CWO members like Jet Fusion. Now to form this permanent tag team under a new name, it just makes me sick. Making the impact in all the wrong ways. And these fans just definitely not a fan of Ryan Brooks. They're really giving him his they're really giving him what he deserves tonight. But by any means is this guy not arrogant. This guy's about as cocky as they fucking come. I mean, just look at his nickname, the best of the rest. Basically claiming that he is better than every single person in this company when it comes to matches. But now the bell's going to ring, and this is past versus present once again. And Nega-Matt immediately with the diving, or at least flipping clothesline. And oh my god, this guy looks like he hasn't lost anything. And whoa, he's pumped. But Brooks with the backbreaker there. This rivalry between Riot Hounds and Good and Evil has been primarily structured on sneak attacks. But now that they are able to settle in the ring, I'm interested in seeing how this turns out. Ryan Brooks now. Is he going to go for? Reversing it into another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Really utilizing these moves to work on the back of the aging Nega-Matt. You know, they didn't have to retire due to injuries or anything. They just retired because they had long, prosperous careers and they decided to call it a career. But, you know, at the beginning of the season, they decided to come back in the ring, give it another shot, give it one last run. And they've been doing pretty good so far. They had a pretty successful showing in the Tag Team Invitational Tournament. They were actually knocked off by Fusion and Brooks. And then they decided to challenge Thunder and Viral to a dream match at Backlash, which Thunder and Viral won. And after that match, they had to show respect. And I thought that was going to be it for a bit. But, oh! Nega-Matt only getting a 1 from that diving crossbody. I thought that was good. Oh my god, what a big spin kick. Like I'm trying to say, I thought that was going to be it for a bit, but Riot Hounds decided to make a statement, attack them backstage. And now this rivalry has developed. Back to calling the action. Brooks now trying to get some offense in on the legend. Doing whatever he can. And a big throwing suplex. And oh my god! Using the ropes as leverage, but thankfully Nega-Matt kicking out at a 1. Another spinning kick there by Nega-Matt. This guy has not lost, I'll say that right now. He is looking mighty impressive in this ring. And he's just showboating to top it all off. This guy is definitely, you know, Supermat's the pure man of the group. Nega-Matt's the guy that will, you know, rub it in your face if he's beating you. And by no means is he a selfless individual. But Nega-Matt reversing. But Brooks now, I mean, there's a reason why the team's called Good and Evil. Nega-Matt is by no means a law-abiding model citizen. Brooks getting back up, but Nega-Matt countering immediately with that diving axe handle. And now, big kick to the face. Ryan Brooks really struggling to get any offense in this match. I guess it could be because that he's relatively new in the ring compared to this in-ring veteran, but Brooks with the big drop kick trying to get some offense back in this match, going for the neck breaker, but Nega-Matt countering with that clothesline. Now working on the shoulders of the best of the rest. Basically a big fuck you to Riot Hounds here by Nega-Matt for attacking them backstage and thinking that they can just get away with it. This is far from over. big moonsault from the top there. And now Brooks with the big calf kick. And Supermat is now on the apron, trying to help out his partner as Brooks applies every foreign wrestler's finishing move, the camel clutch right now. But Nega-Matt able to power out of the submission hold. No, geez, wait a minute. Running knee to the face by Nega-Matt. And now he's calling for the end. Wait a minute. Inversion there by Nega-Matt. And that could end it right there. If Ryan Brooks kicks out of this, I will be surprised. Oh, come on. Jet Fusion distracting the referee. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Buying his partner some time as he counters with a belly-to-back suplex. Now Brooks with the submission hold locked in. And oh, now he's countering with a roll-up, trying to steal the victory. But Nega-Matt kicks out at 1. Another jumping clothesline. The big springboard splash from the apron. The referee is currently reprimanding Supermat for being on the bottom, the rope for a bit. But oh, Fusion tried to counter, and he's been ejected from ringside. And oh my God, Nega-Matt with the big dive. Looked like Nega-Matt was about to hit the inversion on Fusion. Fusion countered and got caught by the ref and was kicked out of the match. Nega-Matt. Oh my God! Oh, big miscalculation there. It looked like he was going to go for a red arrow from the top, but he... Oh my, that was a bad miscalculation there. I guess there is a little ring rust from Nega-Matt, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Didn't even make it out of the ring. That's going to end up on Botch Glitchamania. Suplex counter there by Nega-Matt. And now it looks like he's sick of this bullshit. He's going to put this match away right here, right now. And a second inversion to Ryan Brooks. This has got to be at 1, 2. There's no way you're kicking out of 2 of these. The past defeats the present as Nega-Matt gets the victory over Ryan Brooks. Gotta imagine he's hurting after miscalculating that red arrow. But Good and Evil getting the last laugh over Ryan Hounds tonight. You gotta wonder though, is this the end? Will we see these two collide at Dawn of the Champions? I'd be for it. Very entertaining match that we just saw. Nega-Matt, who knew that after all these years you could still go with the best? But this leads me to my next announcement of the night regarding matches at Dawn of the Champions. You two have attacked each other over the last 2 weeks, and now Good and Evil has the advantage over Riot Hounds. Well, at Dawn of the Champions, it's going to be another battle of past versus present, because Jet Fusion and Ryan Brooks will face Supermat and Nega-Matt in a tag team match at Dawn of the Champions. Riot Hounds, you say that you are the future, that you are serious business? Prove it. Beat Good and Evil, and then maybe you'll earn my respect.
Are you fucking kidding me, Shane?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am backstage with the Sins. What are your thoughts on finally getting your hands on the Men in Black tonight? What are our thoughts? Paul, we've been attacked for weeks, non-stop, by Ryan the Rhino and Enigma. Tonight, enough is enough. Tonight, we end it. You claim that you're answering from a higher power. You claim that you're taking orders from someone else, and that this is all because of me? Well, you know what? Tonight, we end it. Tonight, we put an end to it, and I want to know who this higher power is so I can personally beat the everlasting piss out of them, because you mess with me and Ben, and you mess with the wrong fucking people. I am sick and tired of this shit, and tonight, we end it. Ben doesn't feel like talking. It's time for some ass kicking. Insanio has been attacked for weeks by these two men in black, and now he wants some revenge. Because the Sins are finally going to get their hands on their adversaries tonight. You know, ever since Ryan the Rhino returned with Enigma at Backlash, they've really been targeting the Sins for reasons unexplained. Insanio almost beat Enigma on Death Row 2 weeks ago, but Ryan the Rhino interfered in the match. And last week, Ben Castello was defeated by Enigma cleanly. These two definitely are not taking too kindly for these random attacks, especially when Castello has Fisk on his mind as well. You gotta wonder if Fisk is behind this or not. You don't know. Oh, no. You haven't heard this entrance music in quite a while. Here comes one of the men in black. Ryan, the Rhino. You know, I thought this man redeemed himself going into WrestleMania. And he comes back after a month of being out, and he's right back to his old devious ways. I mean, this all-black attire, this alliance with Enigma, this mysterious alliance, you gotta wonder who the fuck is behind it, who else is involved, and why they're attacking the Sins. Why them specifically? Lots of questions need to be answered here. And by any means do I think that this match, there's no way that this is going to bring any sort of closure to this feud. This is going to go on for a long fucking time. Now, even for this mysterious attitude, this man is still pretty arrogant. Over the top entrance, the pyro, beating his chest repeatedly. Makes me fucking sick. Here comes the man with the chainsaw and the gas mask. Something straight out of a fucking horror movie or a meth lab or something. Enigma. Just last week, pinning the IC champ with his Razor's Edge finisher. 1, 2, 3 in the middle of that ring. It was impressive, to say the least, that a guy basically just came to this company can put away top talent like Ben Castello so soundly. Especially a champion. I mean, yeah, this just makes me uncomfortable watching. I mean, you're swinging around a chainsaw. Can you imagine if you accidentally let go of that and it went into the crowd and you'd be facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit there. But now this tag team action is starting. Castello and Ryan the Rhino are starting this match off, and Ryan starting off despite being considerably smaller than Castello, but Castello reversing with that STO. Anger, the hatred building up between these two teams is unreal. They've been waiting to get their hands on these two for weeks, and Castello with the back suplex there. Now he's cranking his neck. He's pumping up. But Ryan working on the arm there, Castello. Now that's kind of a bad thing for Ben, because he really likes to go for those European uppercuts. Castello knocking Ryan down. And wait a minute. It looks like we're going to be going to swinging. What an impressive swing there by the Test. And now Ben. Oh my God, what an uppercut. And that could be it right there, but only getting a 1 count. Ryan now knocking Castello into the corner, but Castello reversing to a big scoop slam. Throwing him into the corner, making the tag to his partner. Now Insanio definitely wants to get his hands on these men in black more than anyone in this company right now. Working on the arm there, big kick to the back of that arm. And it looked like he was going to take out Enigma, but Enigma got him all tied up. And Ryan with the big knee to the midsection. And a big black hole slam. Oh no. Now Enigma's in this match, but Insanio wasting no time. Big neck breaker to the big man. And a chop block. Match over. Match over. Up, but Enigma getting back up. Insanio reversing. Oh, missed on the drop kick. And now Enigma with the punches. And he tags Ryan the Rhino back in. Oh my God, and they just throw him back first into the turnbuckle. And he takes out Castello. Now it looks like they're going to be dissecting Insanio, but Ryan escapes after Insanio tried to go after him, and Castello has none of it. Throws him right back into the ring. But Ryan right back on top of Insanio. He has really improved his craft since returning. I must say, this is his first match back, and he looks a lot smarter in the ring. Oh my God! Two-handed choke slam by Ryan the Rhino. A move like that from a man his size. Very impressive. Knee trembler by Insanio, taking Enigma down for the time being. But Enigma right back up. And he throws him right over his fucking head with that backdrop reversal. Now cover 1, 2. Only getting 2. For those unfamiliar, wait. Double DDT by Insanio. This all started at Backlash when in the middle of Insanio's U.S. title match with Fisk. Right when Insanio was about to put away the U.S. champion, these two men came out of nowhere and attacked Insanio, resulting in a DQ. Because of this, a lot of people, including myself somewhat, have got me thinking that Fisk is the man behind these two men in black. But we have yet to get an official reveal, and I don't think we will for a while. Oh, Enigma reversing what Castello was going for there. And Enigma with the big scoop slam. This is really a battle. Big man, Castello with the big boot. And that boot, one of the most impressive moves in this company, just knocked him halfway across the fucking ring. And Castello now, what's he going for? Send him up against the ropes. And wait. Springboard European uppercut by the Test right there. And now, oh wait, you know, these two never said that they were the nicest guys, going for the ropes for leverage. Castello, is he gonna make a tag to his partner? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we've seen this before. Wait a minute. Insanio, coast to coast to Enigma. And this match could definitely be over right now. Adding insult to injury there is Insanio going for the cover. 1. What? Enigma kicked out? Oh my God. Not even a 2 count. And Insanio's got to be shocked that their tag finisher didn't put away this big guy. This mysterious man in a mask. Knee drop there, but I mean that might be hurting Insanio more than Enigma because of that gas mask Enigma has on his face. Insanio taking Ryan out. Now he's working on Enigma once again. Enigma back up looking for the tag, but Insanio, wait. Oh, Ryan! Oh, and that dirty tactic got the hot tag, but Insanio moves out of the way. And wait a minute, here we go. We've seen this before. Breaker there to Ryan the Rhino, just dropping him on his head and calling for the end here. What's he gonna go for? Oh. Boom! Snap DDT by Insanio. Thought he was gonna hit the edge of darkness, but I was wrong. Going for the backstabber, but Ryan reversing that. Insanio rolling out of the ring. Very hard-hitting back-and-forth match between these two. Surprisingly, the moves that usually put away their opponents have not allowed the Sins to get the victory over these men in black, and Ryan with that dirty move on the ropes. Still, you know, on the outside of the ring, just trying to, I guess, think of a plan or something, but he gets hit with another knee trembler. Insanio reversing whatever he was going for. And the big swinging neck breaker. And wait. Oh, well, come on. No, there's Fist. And Castello is going after Fist, going after his opponent at Dawn of the Champions. And you gotta wonder if this is all part of the plan. Fist distracting Castello, getting him out of this match temporarily. And they're brawling towards the entrance ramp. And Castello and Fist just trading punches back and forth. Oh, slamming Fist onto that equipment. And wait, oh, wait a minute. Castello now. What's he gonna do? Jackknife off the fucking ramp. And my God, Fist has got to be hurting right now. But Castello's not done. He's climbed to the top of that equipment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my God! Swanton from Castello off that equipment onto Fisk, and he is definitely out of this equation right now. Castello taking himself out of the match to take out his opponent at Dawn of the Champions. Fisk cannot fuck up this match anymore, but at the cost of Ben Castello no longer being a factor in this match. And now it's Insanio 1-on-2 against the Men in Black. Oh no, I do not have a good feeling about this. This all a setup. I don't know. Insanio's still working on Ryan in the ring right now. And wait a minute! What? What? I've heard this music before. Could it be? Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Steven Syntax on VIW and AWF Fame. Oh no. What's that? Oh no! That logo from the Men in Black is on his shirt. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. Oh no! Could he be aligned with Ryan the Rhino and Enigma? Why is he out here right now? Why is he here in ECF? We need answers. I am shocked that Steven Syntax is here. Hog veteran. But that shirt is making me feel very uncomfortable right now. I have a terrible feeling about this. I think Insanio might be in for hell right now. Oh no. Oh, please. For the love of God, do not be aligned with these sons of bitches. Syntax taunting Insanio here. Insanio, no! Wait! Oh my God! Super kick from Syntax, and this match is gonna end in a DQ. Are you fucking serious? And now Syntax calling for something else. Syntax, future shock DDT. And Insanio is knocked the fuck out. What is the meaning of this? What the fuck is the meaning of this?
I have finally arrived here in ECF, and it is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our true leader.
What the fuck is that? True leader. Oh, it's gotten dark here, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the reveal that we've been waiting for? Oh, what is that? Wait, what? Wait. Oh my God! No! Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have just started watching, this man is Diego Montoya, a man we have not seen since WrestleMania. He's behind this? Oh no. No! Please do not tell me he was reforming his group. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, last season, Montoya had a group with Ryan the Rhino known as Cape Fear. And is it just me, or do I have a funny feeling that that group is back once again? But now with Enigma and Steven Syntax, he's the one that's been behind these attacks on the Sins. What is the meaning of this? We need answers. Why is he here? Why is this group here? What the fuck is going on? And Montoya going after Insanio. He definitely has something against this man, but I have no idea what it is. All other members of Cape Fear have left the ring, but Montoya now. Bustle Buster from the top rope. And this just makes me fucking sick. Why? Why is this happening? Montoya. Oh no. Tiger Bomb to Insanio. And Insanio, he looks fucking dead. He's taking so much torture right now. He looks incredibly hurt. I guess we know who's behind the Men in Black. It's the cult leader himself, Diego Montoya. This just makes me sick. Not only does Steven Syntax come out, but this man comes out, makes his return. I want to know what this guy has against Insanio, why he's done this. And they gotta put him on a stretcher. He is hurt. He is out cold, and his partner couldn't do a thing about it because his partner was taken out by Fist. And now Montoya, wait, oh my, he's not even finishing. Oh, he's not done. He's still attacking Insanio. What the fuck is this? I am sick to my stomach right now. I cannot believe that Diego Montoya was behind this group. Ladies and gentlemen, Cape Fear is back, and Insanio looks hurt. We're gonna have to take a commercial break.
Tonight is the night that I've been waiting for almost a month. I come back to this company, fresher than I've ever been, smarter than I've ever been, overall better than I have ever been in my career, and I win the internet title. And within a week, I lose it to some rookie by the name of Corey Chambers. Chambers, I have a bunch of respect for you, I'll admit it. But I don't appreciate you stealing my moment, interrupting my return tour like that, and just taking away the thing I worked hard for. The title that I came back and won on my first night back. You just take a week later. Now I understand that you defend that belt every week, and I understand that you've been a great champion so far. But there's a reason I waited so long to cash in my rematch clause. And that reason is because I've wanted you at your most vulnerable. I want you at a time where I can take that championship from you. because I will do anything to get that Internet Championship back. And there's a reason why I am saying this and not my manager tonight, because I want to make this message clear. Chambers, tonight I will beat you. Whether I sound the alarm and hit you with my burning hammer, or I drop you on your head, at the end of the night, the Shadow will once again be your ECF Internet Champion. And as for the nuisance known as Bad News Carol, stay out of this match, or else you will get an ass whooping of a lifetime.
The Shadow seeming very confident going into his Internet title match with Corey Chambers tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, I am still very shaken up by what we just witnessed. But there is an Internet title match coming up next, because 2C3 has got to defend against the Shadow. And I have a medical update on Insanio. Insanio has been taken to a nearby medical facility. He is, you know, suffering from a lot of injuries, and from what I've understood, that he will be missing a significant amount of time due to that assault from Cape Fear we just witnessed moments ago. I feel bad for Chambers that I'm basically not even really in it right now because of what we just witnessed, and I'm one of this guy's biggest fans. But it sickens me that a guy like Diego Montoya could just systematically plan the reform of his own group with guys. Ryan the Rhino and him weren't even close at the end of last season. They hated each other, and now they're back. I need to hear an explanation. I need to make sense of this. But the Shadow coming out right now, he's got himself some new entrants. Really showing the rebellious side. He's got a new shirt as well, saying "Out of the Shadows." I like it. The Shadow returned to ECF at the beginning of the season and defeated Bad News Carol to become the new Internet Champion, but the following week lost that championship to Corey Chambers, who has held on to the championship ever since. The Shadow never really receiving his true rematch, which he will be receiving tonight, almost a month after losing the championship. But I'm definitely going to address the elephant in the room right now. Bad News Carol is still going after the Internet Championship, as he's proved since making his return last week, defeating Brandon James on Crossfire, putting his name back in the Internet title hunt. And I have a sneaking suspicion that in one way, shape, or form, we could be seeing that Baltimore bastard at some point during this matchup, because I don't think that man's going to rest until he beats Corey Chambers or the Shadow for that Internet Championship. But let's not think about that. Let's think of the title match that is going to be happening right now. Chambers versus Shadow 2. Let's go. And Shadow starting immediately with the diving axe handle. And a big punch to the face there by Shadow. Shadow really just, you know, the veteran really taking offense that a rookie like Chambers, despite having some respect towards him, basically defeated him right away for that title, ruining his return tour. Chambers countering with that hip toss, and again with that big head scissors takedown. He's not going to lose this belt by any stretch. I mean, he will not let anyone beat him for that championship if he has anything to say about it. And Chambers, the big backseat. Shadow, what's he going to go for? Oh, big shot to the back. And the one thing that the Shadow has over Chambers right now, despite the more experience in the ring, is that manager he has at his corner, Mr. Dwayne Blair. His talent executive, his manager that he's had for a good majority of his return run. Chambers doesn't have that manager advantage that the Shadow has. And another clothesline in the corner. The Shadow, it's been all him so far, basically proving that you got lucky beating me, kid, but now I want my championship back. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, another stiff clothesline by the Shadow. This is, like I said, the Shadow respects Corey Chambers, but that doesn't mean he likes Corey Chambers. And that definitely does not mean that he took too kindly to him beating him for the Internet Championship. But like I also mentioned, Chambers is a fighting champion. He will not go down without a fight. He has defended his championship every week for the last 2 months. He has yet to show any signs of losing it in a big wheelbarrow facebuster. So, if he thinks that this is going to be his last hurrah, the Shadow is surely mistaken. Oh, what a hip toss by Chambers. Really showing off his athleticism. Chambers is one of the more exciting wrestlers we have here in ECF. Debuted 2 months ago, has yet to lose a match by pinfall or submission. Definitely one of the brightest rookies we have in this company. Shadow going for the clothesline from hell, but Chambers reversing again with that hip toss. Shadow did not take too kindly. Shadow going for it again, but Chambers ducks out of the way. And a backdrop by the Shadow. And he's getting real sick of Chambers' shit. Shadow! Suplex stunner! To 2C3. Now Dwayne Blair getting another look on the action. That only gets a 2 count as Chambers kicks out at the last second from that suplex stunner. Chambers yanking the arm of the Shadow, and another head scissors takedown by the Internet Champ. Too cool, Corey Chambers. Wait, oh, here come those punches! And he finishes off the punching combination. Signature move there by 2C3. Going for the cover now, 1. Only getting a 1 count. And another big drop kick by Chambers. And Shadow again with another clothesline. Using those to his advantage. And a diving fist drop. Ah, another one. We got to get like a ticker on the corner of the screen counting how many clotheslines the Shadow has given Chambers in this match. Chambers might need to get tested for like neck problems after this match for how many clotheslines he's taken. Big spawn buster by the Shadow right there. Various punches. And Chambers throwing him into the corner. Missing on the splash. And he throws Chambers into the corner and another clothesline. Shadow throwing him again. Going for the clothesline from hell, but missing once again. Not connecting, but he gets it this time. Clothesline from hell, and Chambers' head might have been knocked the fuck off by that one. 1, 2, new champ. No! Chambers kicks out at the last second. Chambers with the pounce! Out of nowhere! This could be it, folks. We have, with Dwayne Blair getting the distraction for his client, allowing the Shadow to kick out. Oh, that's some dirty move there. Oh, no. Shadow, wait a minute. Sound the alarm on Chambers, and it looks like we might have a new champion after that one. But he's getting him up for another one. Wait, now Shadow headlock driver to Chambers, hitting both of his finishers in succession. And go for the pin, Shadow. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, he wants to add more insult to injury. Oh no. Lifting up for the Gorilla Press Slam. And oh, big splash to the back by Shadow. He's not done. He's making this personal, but Chambers moving out of the way. Oh, and another clothesline. Is that like in the dozens now? For how many he's hit in this match? Bulldog by the Shadow. Beating down the champ. This is the worst I've seen Corey Chambers look since he's debuted here. He's getting assaulted by the Shadow right now. And the more and more this match goes on, the more and more I think that he will be champ by the end of this match. But Shadow reversing what Chambers was going for. Sunset flip pin. 1, 2. Chambers kicks out at the last second. He still has some adrenaline left in this match, but not enough. Headlock driver by the Shadow. Oh, speaking of the devil. And there's Bad News Carol raining on the Shadow's parade. This match is going to end in a disqualification. For fuck's sake.
This man just cannot deal with the fact that he's not champion. And thus, this war continues.
Okay, you know what? Now I'm pissed. Enough is enough with this goddamn internet title shit. Carol, you have been ruining this internet title picture, interfering in match after match after match for months now. And I've had enough. Ruining a perfectly good match between Corey Chambers and The Shadow, a man that deserved a rematch, because you'd feel that you should be champion despite losing multiple times. Well, you know what? You want another shot? You got a shot. At Dawn of the Champions, it will be you versus Corey Chambers versus The Shadow for the Internet Championship. But you know what? That's not all. If you want this title so badly, then you're willing to make a sacrifice for this. But I'll be fair, and I'll make it for everyone. The person who gets pinned in this match will not be able to challenge for that Internet Championship as long as the current champion holds onto that title. I guess this will make this title match a little bit more interesting. This is your last shot, Carol. If you blow it, then I never want to hear you complain about it ever again.
Another blockbuster announcement by Chris Simmons. Shadow, Chambers, Carol at Dawn of the Champions, but the loser can't get another shot at the title. We've seen a lot. We've seen Good and Evil versus Ryan Hounds announced tonight. Headhunters will go with the Baker family again, and Britney Fezer is going to defend against Heather Baker at Dawn of the Champions. Speaking of Dawn of the Champions, this weekend, live in Boston, I cannot wait. It's going to be a great fucking show. I've been waiting for this show for a long time. Every single title is on the line tonight. It's going to be a great CPV that you cannot miss. But up next, a little more in that tag team war. Matt Vero, Thunder Vero, is going to go one-on-one with Matthew X of the American Warriors. And we have not heard this theme in a while, folks. Because it's been almost a full season since we've seen Matt Vero compete in singles action. But here he is, the big man of the two brothers. It's Matt Vero. Earlier tonight, the tag team turmoil match was announced for Dawn of the Champions, consisting of Thunder and Vero, Bad Dreams, Bradshaw, the American Warriors, and the British Empire. With the team at the end of the match with the pinfall, winning the title. Vero slowly making his way to the ring. He is a rather big man, but by no means that means he's not agile. He can go to the top rope when he wants, and he can hit a mean 450. Like, it's been... the last singles match I actually remember Matt Vero having was actually against Matthew X. Last season, before ECF Money in the Bank in a sledgehammer match, which Matt Vero was on the losing end of. If memory serves me right, that was the last time I've seen the big man compete in singles action. Since then, they've had a long reign as tag team champions, but now he's going into that singles ring one more time. He looks confident as well. But his opponent is one half of the American Warriors, Matthew X. And we haven't heard this song since the American Warriors formed. But Matthew X still repping his red, white, and blue attire, representing his team. Luke Washington, his partner, not joining him at ringside. Instead, his manager, Jack Venom, is joining him tonight. And I think that's actually a smart move by Matthew X, because Venom's about as poisonous as they fucking come. And he's going to do whatever he can to ensure that his client gets the victory tonight. No stranger to Venom's tactics. That's not saying Matthew X couldn't get the victory by himself. He is a very skilled competitor. But, you know, Jack Venom at ringside definitely helps him out. X with a big clothesline there to Matt Viral. This is another saga in the tag team turmoil war that is going to be happening, the build up to it, because earlier in the night we saw Sal Jones of Bad Dreams face off against AJ Young of Rush Hour. And at the end of that, Spencer Williams of the British Empire got the last laugh by attacking both men. But the American Warriors, I'll say this, they have the least amount of momentum going into this match, at least in my opinion. Thunder and Viral have a decent amount, although they did lose to the British Empire last week. They're still reeling off that big win over Good and Evil at Backlash. And they beat the American Warriors a couple weeks ago on Crossfire. Rush Hour and the British Empire, I'd say, do have the strongest momentum going into that match, as they've been the most successful. But after tonight, I'd actually say the British Empire are my favorites to win. They debuted 3 weeks ago. I have yet to lose a match. And they got the advantage over not only the champions, but what looked to be the strongest contenders earlier in the night. So I gotta give my prediction right now, at least, to the British Empire. But that's not to say any of these teams can't walk away tag champs, because they're definitely more than capable of doing so. Although I did have a lot of criticisms for the American Warriors a couple weeks ago on Crossfire. I basically said they formed just to succeed more in their careers instead of to truly be an actual tag team. I think they may... Big belly to belly there by Matthew X. They may have taken my advice in stride and worked on that, but I'm not sure. Matthew X now, though, he's gonna have to shell shocked on Matt Viral. My apologies. But then again, I mean, this is singles action, and Matthew X has proven himself to be a tolerable singles competitor before, former light heavyweight and hardcore champion. So if he gets the victory over Matt Viral, I don't know if that says more about the American Warriors or about Matthew X himself. Who knows? But Matt Viral, I'm not counting him out at all. He is one hell of a competitor, and in no way, shape, or form am I saying that he is less than Matthew X by any stretch of the imagination. But Matthew X pushing him down once again. You know, Matthew X isn't the biggest guy, but he's definitely a powerhouse. But he can also go high-flying every once in a while. Speaking of that, oh no, wait a minute. He hits the X mark, and this could be it. 1, 2. Oh, but Dan Thunder's saving the matchup for his partner, allowing Matt Viral to kick out, and I thought that was going to be it. But no way. Thunder and Viral are not going to let this match end that quickly. Headbutt to the back of the head by Matt Viral. And Viral really trying to get some offense in this match so far. Hasn't gotten much of it just yet. And he's pounding him into the corner. Matthew X reversing and just driving the shoulder into the chest of Matt Viral and then knocking him to the ground. And ooh! What a reversal there by Viral. What's Matthew X going to go for here? And another suplex there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what, is he going to go with swinging? We saw Castello do this earlier today. And oh, What a swing to the big man there. I'm impressed by the strength of Matthew X for a man his size. Very impressive. Oh no. Air raid siren! Dropping him on his head. And if the X Smart couldn't do it, the air raid definitely will. 1, 2. But Dan Thunder once again saving his brother in this match. Matt Viral definitely has to get something going right now because Dan Thunder's the reason why he's still in this, in my opinion. And this is coming from one of your biggest fans, Matt. Don't take that personally. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. What a modified belly-to-back suplex there. 1, 2, but a kick out by 2 at Viral. My apologies. Kick out at 2 by Viral. Still flustered over that freaking Cape Fear attack. What can I say? Viral throwing him to the ground. I mean, all hell is truly broken loose here tonight. We saw Cape Fear come back. Lots of matches have been announced for Dawn of the Champions. It's been a very eventful death row, to say the least. And, you know, I guess I'm fortunate enough that I get to call it by myself instead of with a commentary partner like I have the last couple of weeks. Oh, wait. Backdrop there by Matthew X. And he connects with the Spine Buster. And again, Matthew X lifting up the big man. Just the power of this man. Shell-shocked once again. I can't believe how strong Matthew X is. He was going to go for the X mark, I think, but Dan Thunder, I mean, you saw what Thunder was doing in the corner of his eye, and he decided against it. Oh, no. Oh, God. Choke slam from the top rope by Matt Viral. And now it looks like the big man setting up for the end. Good night. Going for the culture clash. But wait, Matthew X reversing into a backbreaker. Oh, my God. That surprised me. And he hits the X mark for the second time. 1, 2, and once again, Dan Thunder saving the match for his brother. Not letting the match end the way Matthew X wanted it to. And Thunder's finally getting himself ejected. Viral countering with that black hole slam. He is still in this match regardless of what I've said. But now he doesn't have his brother to help him out. I mean, earlier in the match, I said Jack Venom was going to be the deciding factor in this match, but so far it's been Dan Thunder. Little surprised by that, to be honest. Viral got him locked in that bear hug. This could be the end, but Jack Venom, now it looks like he might be distracting the ref a bit. But Matthew X able to power out on his own. DDT combo. What's he going to go for? I think Matthew X just wants to put this match away right now. Oh, God. Air raid again. That is it. Dropping him right on his head. 1, 2, 3. The American Warriors got themselves a bit of an advantage going into that tag team turmoil match. If he could defeat Matt Viral just like that. That is an impressive victory. I got to admit it. I might not be the biggest fan of these guys, but if you can beat Matt Viral just like that, that is impressive. But I am hearing backstage that we have an interviewer with Phil Bradshaw, who has a special guest with him in his hometown over Orlando. Backstage with Phil Bradshaw. And Phil, I know you have a big match with Caius coming up in a few moments, but I understand that you have a special guest joining you tonight for Death Row.
Well, you know what? I'm glad to be representing my hometown tonight in Orlando, Florida. And yes, Caius is a very, very good man, and I look forward to seeing him in the ring tonight. But you're probably wondering who this little boy is next to me. This boy is the most important person in my life. This is my son. My 8-year-old son, Bobby Bradshaw. And I am more than happy to announce that he will be joining me at ringside for my match coming up next. He's never seen his father wrestle live. 8 years on this earth, and he's never seen the living legend do what he does best. And tonight, he gets a front row seat at the action. Justin, I'm ecstatic right now. I think that he is going to save his voice for the match. So, Justin, I'll see you later.
Very strong words by Phil Bradshaw, and welcome to his son Bobby, witnessing his first ECF event. Welcome back to Death Row. And now it's time for our next contest. Here comes the man that returned last week and put his name in the Light Heavyweight Championship picture. The Dark God, Caius. Former multiple-time Light Heavyweight Champion. Looks to get that title back in the near future. We haven't heard an announcement about the Light Heavyweight Championship. I think that's the only championship that is yet to receive a match for Dawn of the Champions. But you know, guys like Caius and Brandon James are going to want to go after Kevin Lemon's title. I don't know if that's going to be coming on Crossfire or not. But Caius, he's a good in-ring competitor. But the man he's going up against tonight might be a bit too much for him, because he's going up against one of our top guys here tonight, the living legend, Phil Bradshaw. But Phil is not alone, because coming out of that limousine is his son, Bobby Bradshaw. Phil Bradshaw's 8-year-old kid. And what a hometown ovation for Phil Bradshaw here in his home city of Orlando, Florida. This crowd is eating this man up. It's wonderful how this guy has redeemed himself over the last couple of months. One of the most hated men before is now one of the most beloved. Bobby's first ECF event tonight live in person. Phil has got to be a very proud father tonight. However, there is one man that's still going to be on Bradshaw's mind, and that's the savior, Rochambeau, who has definitely been a different man than we've seen before in these last couple of weeks. Oh, speak of the devil, wait. Oh, he's got a front row ticket to this action. And now I'm feeling a little uncomfortable knowing that Shambo is just a couple feet away from me. But regardless, this match is still going to go on. Bradshaw and Caius fighting out. And Caius now going for a backbreaker. And Bobby is literally getting a front row seat at the action tonight, right in his father's corner. And suplex there by Bradshaw. And I see Shambo. He's got a look in his eye like he's up to something, and it's just making me feel very uncomfortable right now of what on earth this guy is playing. But Caius with a big German suplex. And wait a minute, what is he going for now? Caius, another German. Dear God.
Bradshaw had to deal with over the last couple weeks his former friend in Shambo basically snap on him over the fact that he could not beat Phil Bradshaw. And in retaliation, that ruined their friendship. And Bradshaw is not taking too kindly to that. We've seen a much more vicious side of Shambo as we saw in last week's edition of Crossfire. So, I mean, these two are definitely going to be colliding in the very near future. I just don't know when. Caius with the clothesline. There's a match between them is yet to be announced for the CPV. So, I don't know when that's going to happen. But Caius getting back in the ring. Bradshaw might be taking his aggression he has on Shambo out on Caius right now. But at the same time, I mean, he's got to remember he's got his son right there as the big Hangman style neckbreaker to Caius. I mean, Phil Bradshaw, I mean, to me, before he didn't look like a man that would be a proud father. But, I mean, he's got a kid. He's doing pretty good for himself. So I got to give it to him. Big belly to back there by Bradshaw. And now, elbow from the top rope. Bradshaw just ramming Caius's face into the mat. And this is something I got to admire about Bradshaw. He's still all about that money, even though he's changed his ways. He's still a very confident individual. Bobby definitely has to be enjoying this right now, watching his father kick Caius' ass in this ring right now. Bradshaw now trying to set Caius up for something in the corner. And big knife edge to Caius in the corner of the ring right there. And Bradshaw, he's got something in mind, but I'm not sure what it is entirely. Throwing him outside of the ring. And now, oh no, wait. Oh, no, Phil, you don't have to do this. You don't have to take apart my announce table. Oh, I know what's coming now. Well, I gotta go with my... looks like I can't go a show without my table breaking. Bradshaw, final shot through the announce table. And Caius just has to be dazed right now. How can you get up from taking a move like that through this announce table? And Bradshaw, he's pumped, but Shambo, damn it. And they're getting into it at ringside, but Shambo, with the punch right there. And this match is going to come to an end in disqualification. Rochambeau ruining a perfectly good match between Phil Bradshaw and Caius. You can't even let Bradshaw enjoy a moment like that. And oh no, he's jumping the barricade right now. What is he doing? Shambo, oh my God, he just starts a great Bobby. He just kicked Bradshaw's son in the head. Are you kidding me? What kind of a despicable human being attacks someone's own son? Someone's 8-year-old son. No. Oh my God! ShamWow Destroyer to Bobby Bradshaw. Give him his chance. This is the most despicable act I have ever seen here in the Extreme Confederation. I thought what King Fear did was bad. This is fucking worse. You hit a ShamWow Destroyer on a man's 8-year-old son. I don't care if you hate him or not. That is beyond low. And they gotta stretcher him out. Rochambeau just broke Phil Bradshaw's own son's neck. The 8-year-old son of Phil Bradshaw. That is... Rochambeau, I used to like you. Consider that over. That is the most despicable act I have ever seen, and Phil is fuming right now.
Shambo, you broke my son's neck, you son of a bitch! I have had it with you. You've gone too far. I do not know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you just broke my son's neck. He is 8 years old, you fucking cunt. I have never wanted to destroy a man, to rip a man's head off more than I've wanted to in my life. And I will. Shambo, I'm challenging you at Dawn of the Champions. You versus me. You want your revenge against me? You want to prove that you can beat me? Fine. You can. But there's going to be no rules in this match. It's going to be no holds barred. Anything goes. There will only be one winner at the end, determined by pinfall or submission. But you want to hurt my son? I'm gonna hurt you where it hurts. We're gonna up the stakes. And I'm willing to sacrifice the ultimate thing in my life to get rid of you forever. This match is gonna be a retirement match. The loser will never step foot in an ECF ring ever again. Shambo, I'm doing this not only to shut you up and to get you out, but I'm doing this as payback for you hurting my son. If he never walks again, I swear to God, I will beat you to a bloody pulp. You will never speak again. You are done. The CPV, I will end you.
It's the undisputed champion Phil Bradshaw against Michael Geller live here tonight. Bradshaw now going into the corner. What the hell is he trying to do? Wait, he's got his legs. What the hell? Oh my God! He's got a figure four locked in! And oh, I thought I just heard something break. Geller's legs look fucking broken. Now Bradshaw, wait a minute. What the hell is he doing? Oh my God! Bradshaw retains the championship, and I'm pretty sure Michael Geller's neck and legs are broken.
How the fuck do I work this thing? There we go. Hey, what up, bitches? It's your old pal Candy Phoenix here. And it's the night of Death Row. Well, it's early right now. It's pretty much the morning. And I was supposed to cut this about a week ago. Whatever, as I sit here in my lavish hotel room, it is shitty as fuck outside. But what am I gonna do about that, right? But it's gonna be even more shitty for my opponent tonight. Hey Marco, who am I fighting tonight? Shawn Riley? Oh, alright, whatever. Don't mind her, I met her at a movie, forget it. So Shawn Riley, that's who I'm fighting tonight. Great. Whatever. And it's in the main event. It's about fucking time. ECF decides to give their top prospect, Kenyon Fenix, a time to shine in the spotlight. And it's against the #1 contender for the world title. Awesome. The #1 contender for the world title takes on the #1 contender for the hardcore title. Sweet. But tonight, I'm going to prove what I've been trying to prove for months now. That Kenyon Fenix deserves to be in the main event spotlight. So, what better way than Kenyon Fenix to beat the #1 contender for the world title? Maybe that would give me a push above the hardcore title. Granted, I'll still take the hardcore title because Sandmen, I'm still going to pretty much end your career. I've already gone through it all, you know, you going to the table, the splinters, the shards being shoved into your skull, you lying there lifeless like a puppet, a sack of bones and muscle and tissue because you're worthless and no one will give a shit about you when you're gone because moi is here to fix it. And as for you, Shawn Riley, you're probably going to suffer the same fate. Granted, it's not going to be as gory and as bloody as I was going to do for Sandmen, but you're probably still going to get the royal treatment of me fucking you up. And it's in the main event, which is great, because that means I get an even bigger spotlight to shine. Maybe I'll come up with an even bigger elaborate entrance. Maybe I'll have Trojan horses, and I'll have fire, and oh, maybe it'll be grand, it'll be amazing, because it's the main event, because I deserve it. but I probably won't. Why? Because I'm probably being shoved into this match to give Shawn Riley the rub. And that's where I get pissed. Because I don't deserve to have to give people the rubs. They should give me the rub instead, because I deserve to be the main event, not the fucking veteran or the lousy fucking old-timer that's fighting me tonight. Instead, I should be getting that treatment instead. While Shawn Riley sits in a nice deluxe fucking suite, I'm stuck here in the rinky-dink bottom level. What a tramp that I found at a movie premiere. No offense, Margo, you were great, but whatever. By the way, get the fuck out. Yeah, anyway, I deserve it. And tonight, Kenny Fenix becomes a household name because I'm going to pin Shawn Riley. I'm going to get the win. I'm going to get the momentum. I'm going to get what I deserve. Why? Because what about Fenix? What about me? What about what I deserve? Huh? No more of this who better than Kenyon bullshit, because I know for a fact that I am better than everyone. I'm tired of having to prove it when I know that it's already been proven countless times, but I have to be fucking shoved down because I don't have the look, huh? Because I don't fit the mold, but Shawn Riley does. Why? Because he's a name somewhere else. Because I am not credible enough yet, right? Tonight, we're going to finally etch in fucking stone that Kenyon Fenix is the main event. Kenyon Fenix is ECF's future. Not Shawn Riley, and not that waste of space Sandmen when I take his hardcore title. And hopefully, after I beat Shawn Riley, I take his spot in the main event. And I go on to fight for the title instead. And maybe become a double champion. I'll take all the fucking titles. I'll win the tag title on my own. I'll win the goddamn Divas title. I just want to prove that I am already what I say I am. And that's better than everybody else. Tonight, you're all going to witness that I am better. It's no longer who better than Kenyon. It's what about Kenyon? What about me? What about what I deserve? Tonight, you all fucking witness it.
Welcome back to Death Row. And all hell is truly broken loose tonight. At Dawn of the Champions, Phil, Bradshaw, and Rochambeau will finally face off once again, but only one man will walk out with their career intact. How can you do that to someone's son? I don't know. But moving on, it's main event time here in Orlando. And here comes the #1 contender for the ECF Undisputed Championship, Shawn Riley. Got a big tag team main event for you guys here tonight, because Riley will be teaming with the Hardcore Champion, David Sandmen, to take on Shawn Riley's opponent at Dawn of the Champions, the Amazing AJ, and Sandman's opponent at Dawn of the Champions, the Divine Jackpot, Kenyon Fenix. And here comes the Hardcore Champion, David Sandman, the man who won that title at WrestleMania against Phil Bradshaw and has defended it so far against the likes of guys like J-Crack. If you can beat a hardcore icon like J-Crack at his own game, then, I mean, Fenix might be in for a world of hurt in that tables match on Sunday. I mean, the more and more I look at this card for the CPV, the more and more I am hyped. And like I said, we still have a light heavyweight title match that still needs to be announced. We got matches like Riley versus AJ, Fenix versus Sandman, Bradshaw versus Shambo, Good and Evil versus Riot Hound, the Tag Team Turmoil match. I mean, may I go on? Headhunters versus the Bakers. It's going to be a great show, ladies and gentlemen. But here are their opponents tonight. Here comes a man who slowly seems to be losing his mind because of how much he wants gold. And that man is Kenyon Fenix, who asked a question in his promo a couple minutes ago. What about Fenix? You know, who better than Kenyon? Yeah, sure, but what about Kenyon? What about Fenix? Where's his shot? Where are his title opportunities? I mean, he's had the title opportunities, but where are his titles?
Why hasn't he gotten the respect that he feels that he deserves? These are all questions that, you know, Fenix wants answered, and until he gets them, slipping into insanity. But speaking of insanity, his partner tonight is not one that has a healthy mental state right now. A man who doesn't really know who he is right now. A man who's trying to find his true identity, and that is the undisputed champion, the amazing AJ. Who over the last few weeks has basically claimed that he is now allied with no one. He can trust no one. And the stuff that this guy has been through over the last season has just destroyed him mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I'm not condoning his actions over the last several months. This guy has definitely lost who he once was. And I don't know if he's ever going to get that back. But I can definitely see where he's coming from in this whole situation. But this Orlando crowd is hyped for this main event. This is going to be a tag team match that you will not want to miss. The two top feuds going into the CPV are going to collide tonight, as Fenix and Riley are going to start this one off. And you mean, like Kenyon said, if he can pin Shawn Riley in the main event tonight, it means that he should be in line for an undisputed title shot if Riley beats AJ at Dawn of the Champions. With Fenix reversing Riley's moves now, and a big arm drag there into an elbow drop. Kenyon with a big clothesline there to Riley. And I'm surprised how much Fenix has taken it to Riley, but oh, gets knocked out of the ring by Sandmen there. Fenix working once again on the #1 contender for the world title. This is really right now the battle of the #1 contenders. We got the one for the world and one for the hardcore title. As Fenix pointed out in his promo earlier tonight. But Riley, he's going to the top. Oh, geez. Superplex from the top rope. I mean, this is the year of Suplex City, so very fitting for Riley to do that. Fenix now. Oh, what an uppercut there to Riley. And got tripped up somehow. I don't know how he did. I think he accidentally ran into the ref, and the referee pushed him out of the way. Big arm drag there by the divine Jackpot. And Riley's now once again back on him. Fenix. Oh my God. Another clothesline there, taking out Riley. And Riley, he makes the tag to Fenix's opponent at Dawn of the Champions, but Fenix is going to have none of that, and he tags in the amazing AJ instantly, and Sandmen did not take too kindly to that. Big suplex to the undisputed champion. AJ last week coming off a big match against AWF's Tyler Riley, in which he ended up losing due to distraction from Shawn Riley, and AJ definitely is not happy about that right now. One of the best matches I've seen in recent memory here in ECF between AJ and Tyler. But AJ was not too happy about the finish of that match, to say the least. AJ now, Tornado DDT to David Sandmen. I mean, his mind is completely 100% on Shawn Riley right now. He just wants to get David Sandmen out of his fucking way right now. And a big Pele kick by AJ. And AJ, Irish whipping Sandmen into a big neck breaker. And now he's going to go to the top rope. Big elbow connecting. And Sandmen, big punch to the gut. And Sandmen, I thought he was going to tag in Riley for a second, but I thought wrong. Missed on the uppercut. Sandmen with the big punch and another punch to the gut. David Sandmen really utilizes those punches, but AJ reversing with the big knife edge. And another elbow to Sandmen into a pin. One, only getting a 1 count. It'll take a lot more to put away the Hardcore King. And again with these punches by Sandmen. And now, what's David going for? Back suplex there. And now, punches again to AJ's face. David Sandman really rocks those closed fists, which are illegal in the AWF. So, yeah, I don't know if David would do well over there or not. Sandman tagging in Riley in the most basic yet effective tag team wrestling moves there. And Riley taking out Fenix. Doesn't want Kenyon interfering in this, but a big wheel kick by AJ. And now AJ going low for that clothesline. AJ going to the top. Wait. Ooh, what a drop kick from the top rope there from the amazing AJ. And he tags in Fenix. And Riley tags in Sandman. And now these two are going to see each other in this ring. David immediately with that punch to the gut, but Fenix, oh, they're reversing each other in a big swinging knife edge by Fenix. Big blockbuster by Kenyon from the top rope, and wait, Fenix, coup de grace from the top rope. Cover now, 1, 2, only getting a 2. You know, Fenix and Sandman will be meeting this Sunday in a tables match. The only way you can win that match is by putting your opponent through a table. And I think both men would love to put each other through one right now. David missing on that drop kick from the top rope, unsuccessfully, you know, trying to pull off his comeback. And Fenix throwing his ankle into the mat, trying to add as much damage to Sandman as humanly possible. Now a tag once again to Shawn Riley. Fenix, springboard crossbody. He's really proven right now that he can hang with the main eventers, and another neck breaker. If he can put away Shawn Riley, I think Fenix could establish himself as one of the top guys here. Big uppercut there. And now Fenix is going to go to the top rope once again. Is he going to hit that moon stomp? Oh, and he missed, but he went for it at least. Didn't get all of it there. Didn't fully capitalize on it and just miscalculated that move. But Riley is taking advantage of that with that big drop kick. Is now getting back on the assault and a big spinning heel kick. Slamming Fenix's head repeatedly into the mat. And now what's Riley going to go for here? Shot to the arm. And a big clothesline. And now working on Fenix's shoulders here with this submission hold. But AJ breaks it up. He wants none of that. And now AJ and Riley are brawling. AJ! He hits the amazing clash on his opponent, but he's not even the legal man. And now Fenix taking advantage of that assault. That half Nelson Bulldog. And now Kenyon hits the reverse double Sunday on Shawn Riley. And now AJ, he might be looking for that amazing clash once again. AJ, oh, I thought he was going to go 5-star, but decided against it, and now he's tied up with Sandman. Riley takes out Fenix, but AJ, oh, went for that wheel kick on Sandman, but missed. Fenix throwing Riley back into the ring, kind of as revenge of sorts. And now AJ, big Pele to Shawn Riley. And AJ now, he's got the calf killer locked in. Calf killer to Shawn Riley, but Sandman breaks up the submission hold. And oh geez, not again, not again. AJ, amazing clash there to Shawn Riley for the second time in this match. And headbutt to the back of the head. Fenix is taking out Sandman. AJ going for the pin. 1, 2, and that does it. AJ and Fenix pick up the victory after that amazing clash. The champion finally has some advantage going into the CPV. After feeling embarrassed from losing to Riley's younger brother last week, he gets his revenge this week, as Fenix and AJ pick up the victory here. What a main event we just witnessed. I am ecstatic for Dawn of the Champions. But wait, oh, Riley! Oh, look out! AJ just whacking him in the head, in the back with the chair. Now Fenix and AJ are hitting their opponents with steel chairs. Ah, that's unsportsmanlike by these two. But what happened to AJ not trusting anyone? That looked like an alliance to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Dawn of the Champions is upon us. It is coming very soon this week. Oh, never mind! AJ just whacking Fenix in the head with that title. And he means it when he says that he will trust absolutely no one. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jared Extreme, and we will see you this Sunday for ECF Dawn of the Champions. Good night.